It's more about building a routine of consistency. There's a big gap from going to the gym and competing. I've been on stage with people who have just shown up for bodybuilding competitions. I'm like, what? Did you prep for this? Did you work out for this?
How would you say for someone that was to start bodybuilding, how is the best way to approach it?
It's nothing to like rush into, but it's more just building consistency. Can you actually work out consistently and eat well consistently? And if you can do that, then you got the mentality and mindset to actually do well within bodybuilding. And that's what made me want to like lock in the last 3 months or so. I got married, left my full-time job, trying to hustle, make the business work. I knew that, yeah, I was definitely not going to compete. I want to step on stage 2 times better than I was.
Do you think in your next competition, you will feel natural when it comes to bodybuilding? Welcome to Beyond the Pitch. Today I'm here with Osa. So today we're going to be talking about his journey through bodybuilding. So tell me, where did you start off? Basically from a sport aspect. So what was the first sport you got into?
First sport I got into, obviously I think growing up in Hackney, everyone's into football. Everyone wants to be a footballer. Yeah. But the thing with me, I was never really good at football.
Fair.
I had speed and they would put me on the wing.
Yeah.
But once I got the ball, I didn't know what to do with it. So my skills were basically wasted there. So got to like maybe year 10, then I got into athletics, and I think that was like the first proper sport I was like really good at. Got involved with it with my friend Denny. And we literally did that from like year 10 all the way to 6th form, and progressing, doing pretty well. 100 meters was my sport, 200 meters was even better. Fastest time was like 21 seconds.
21 seconds?
Yeah, on 200 meters, and I was like, yeah.
Didn't you have a passion with athletics?
Yeah, I was like, I think while I was doing athletics, that's when it was the 2012 Olympics happening in London, and I was like, yeah, listen, this is my dream. Yeah. I'm going to the Olympics. Yeah. And then I went on my mission, so I went to the Philippines to volunteer. Yeah. And I was there for 2 years. So whilst being in the Philippines, no practice, no running, no athletics, no physical activities really. It's just like mainly walking. Literally. So I came back and I went to Loughborough University, and the reason I picked that university was because of obviously the sports aspect. Yeah. And I was like, as soon as I come back, because I took a placement, I deferred entry for 1 year. Okay. Called them up and I said, can I defer on the second year? And they allowed me to defer 2 years. For uni. So I came back and I was like, cool, I'm gonna check out athletics. Have you ever been to Loughborough University?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
It's different, isn't it? Like,
it's different.
I remember the first day going there to visit my sister Uche, and then I'm just like, wow. I think I saw a bunch of rugby guys walking through campus. It looked like the military to me.
Military, Avengers. Everyone, no one wears jeans. Everyone's wearing shorts and leggings, and like they're all suited and booted at all times.
How was uni there though?
Uni was calm. Like I feel like it would have been a lot different for me if I just went straight from like obviously 6th form to uni. I feel like the gap of spending in the Philippines almost like kind of threw me off a little bit.
I can imagine it would, yeah.
Because it's 2 years and you're just involved in a completely different culture.
Yeah. How was that for you?
Amazing, man. Like I love the Philippines. I see Filipinos all around me in London, and it's like the best thing to be like, hey, what's up? Like in the language, you're always surprised that a black guy can speak Tagalog, you know. So
that's sick.
And that's that. And then obviously I was really intimidated by like the athletics team, so I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do athletics. So I decided to like try out for different sports at uni, and obviously sign up for the gym. So I did rugby tryouts, and they did like this one, I was going to call it stupid, but it was. There's one drill where I've never played rugby before, and they were like, okay, here's a ball. I want you to basically run at these line of like rugby players and literally hit them every single time. And I did that. And I never came back to that trial. I never came back to play rugby. I said, this is the end of my rugby career.
Really? It was that deep?
It was that deep. It was one trial, and I was like, yeah. Even if they called me back, because it was even like for my hall, it wasn't like for the main uni. So they needed players, but I was like, it's not for me. So I also tried out for boxing. Boxing, I absolutely loved it. I felt like I had like a natural talent for boxing. and that was really fun.
I remember growing up when I went to your house. If you don't know, we grew up with each other basically. So going to your house, I saw the pads in your room.
Yeah.
So I just assumed you were a boxer, innit? Growing up, I was like, damn, how do I ask him? I want to get into boxing myself.
Yeah.
But then
I knew nothing about boxing.
Really?
I just had it. Just to let out some anger, you know?
That's funny.
Yeah.
But with bodybuilding, so I'm guessing obviously started with you going gym consistently.
Mm-hmm.
How did you, I guess, find that?
It came across with a few comments. Like people would tell me, "Oh, hey, like I feel like you should compete one day." But it was weird them saying that because I had like a good physique, but I was scrawny, I was skinny.
Yeah.
You know, I just had lots of definition. I feel like
I remember everyone was trolling your legs for years.
bro, my legs were tiny. My legs were tiny.
Yeah.
And yeah, can't say the same thing now.
Trust.
But yeah, it was like some guys PTs in the gym like, oh yeah, you should go to like compete. Have you ever thought of competing? And that was like 2 years before I actually competed. And then I think one time while starting work and everything, I had a friend that I knew from Loughborough. He was also like training in the same gym. And then he was actually preparing for a bodybuilding competition. Okay. And then I saw him preparing, and then I saw another person preparing, and I was like, oh shoot, like maybe I should just like give it a go, because it seems like you don't actually need like crazy experience to be a bodybuilder. Yeah, so
I can imagine, but I know with bodybuilding, it seems intimidating to me because there's so many technicalities. I think with the diet, the training, like specific body parts as well.
Yeah.
How would you say for someone that wants to start bodybuilding, how is the best way to approach it?
I would say it's more about building a routine of consistency. Because when it comes to, there's a big gap from going to the gym and competing.
Yeah.
Like I've been on stage with people who have just shown up for bodybuilding competitions. I'm like, what? Like, did you prep for this?
Yeah.
Like, did you work out for this?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's also the good part of the sport. Like anyone can actually get involved at any level. But when you're talking about, okay, you're entering this competition to win, there's a standard you actually need to like have. And I would say it's nothing to like rush into, but it's more just building consistency. Can you actually work out consistently and eat well consistently for a year? And if you can do that, then you've got the mentality and mindset to actually do well within bodybuilding. Because it's like any other sport. It's not just like, because you go to the gym, you can now be a competitor in bodybuilding.
Yeah, it's two different things, really.
Two different things.
I feel like for me, I've built a routine now to the point where I'm like, wow, should I try one of powerlifting or bodybuilding? Obviously, I'm going down the path of powerlifting because obviously I love chasing the weight.
Yeah.
But I don't know, with you, what made you choose bodybuilding over powerlifting?
I hate deadlifts. It was that simple. I hate deadlifts. I hate them to this today.
Really?
The only form of deadlifts I do is RDL, like remaining on deadlifts. And yeah, because of that one movement, it's not going to work, you know, because that's a massive part of powerlifting. The squat, bench, deadlifts.
I hear it.
So, unless I'm going to go... I can deadlift. Like, if someone told me to deadlift this, I could probably do like 200 kg.
Okay.
Just because I built that strength in the gym. And that's a good thing as well. Because say like you go down the route of powerlifting, you can always transition into
literally, because there's powerlifters that literally look like bodybuilders.
Bro, what's his name? William N.
Yeah, bro, he's insane.
His genetics and his shape, like he's bodybuilder like potential. Like his legs are massive, his frame is massive.
Honestly,
so he's a primary powerlifter. Hasn't competed in bodybuilding, but
probably do
if he
well.
steps on stage,
literally,
he'll probably do really well.
Yeah.
But then it goes back to how consistently he is in the gym and in his diet. Like, if you see his stuff and how much he posts and how much he's in the gym, brother's been doing it for like 3 years. So it's that's what I'm gonna say in terms of if you're planning on bodybuilding, is having those years of reps and consistency.
100%. So with your first competition, how was that for you?
It was a great experience. I got a coach. Because I went through the bulk by myself, so going from a skinny frame, I literally spent about like 8 months on a bulk strictly because I've tried to bulk before and it was just failing.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm not putting on size.
Did it feel like you were force feeding as well at times? Or?
It did, and that's because I didn't have structure when I tried in the past. Because it'll be like, oh, I force fed myself. Oh my gosh, like I'm eating so much food. But there'll be other days where I barely eat food. So it all kind of balances out to me eating normal.
Yeah.
But on a bulk, the best way to actually bulk successfully is not by just cramming yourself with food, but it's by knowing how many calories you're eating and then sticking with that consistently every single day for months. And then if you need adjustments, change that again to then adjust to your body. The good thing about a body is very adaptable. So what stimulus you're giving it to it now, it will adjust and it'll become like meh, and then it'll need more. So whether that's food or weight, in order to get to the next level, you have to adjust those things to grow. You can't just do the same things that worked 3 months ago and expect it to work now. Like our body's adapted.
That's very interesting because a lot of people just assume sticking to the same diet for time. I even thought that as well, for sure. Like, if you just stay with the same diet, surely you get the results.
Nah, it'll work for some time and then it'll change. Like, I'm a fat loss coach right now, and there's lots of people that will go on a diet for 2 weeks or even a month, and then they see results, and they'll continue doing that same thing, and then for some reason the results will stop happening. And the reason why is because they haven't changed anything within their plan to ensure that plan continues to work.
Yeah.
So what I do with some of the people I work with is that we give them a plan that works, and then before it stops working, we then change it again. Wow. And not so much the workout, it's mainly just like
the food.
What you're doing, food, exercise, like steps. Those things that are actually going to push you to lose that weight need to change or like increase in order to keep you progressing.
Yeah. With cardio, I found steps to be the most crucial thing for me personally. Because obviously with what I do for work, I do sports coaching, and I have to run a lot with the children and stuff like that. The steps that I was doing on a daily was like, what, 15 to 20?
Yeah.
Bro,
high.
the fat just shredded.
Yeah.
Over 3 months,
Yeah.
I was down like, so I think September I was around 85. I'm now 78.
Oh wow, okay.
Insane.
Yeah.
So like it just shredded off. For you, do you think steps is probably like the best?
I preach that.
Yeah.
I preach that. Like, I'd like to have as much food as possible and still like be in shape. And it's either, in order to still stay in shape or get to a shape that you want, is either you reduce your food or you increase your movement.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I would always opt for increasing movement other than reducing your food.
Yeah, you don't want to like give up your food. Food
Exactly.
is amazing.
If you like food, like eat food.
Honestly.
You know? But you also have to know that you need to increase other things in order to compensate for the food you're having. And yeah, that's just a matter of it. So steps, honestly, I preach by that.
What was the feeling like in your bodybuilding competition though?
It was sick, man. It was sick. I spent about this was a long prep long period of like dieting. It's probably like 6 or 7 months I was dieting for my competition because I signed up with a coach not knowing how my body responds. And he was even surprised. Like I got shredded like very quick. And then the show that I was supposed to do, which was in like scheduled for October, he's just like, bro, you might as well do an earlier one because right now you're stage ready.
Oh wow.
So instead of waiting until October, I did one like a month earlier. And that kind of prepped me to like understand, okay, where I sit at with everything. And that one, I think, it wasn't a massive competition. It was like 5 people I was competing with, and that was my first one. But yeah, I managed to win that one within my novice class, and then within the open class, I came second.
That's crazy for your first like try as well.
The best thing as well is that not everyone, but the person that beat me in the open class, he was enhanced. So
wow,
I came second as a natural, and the judges also saw that. And within that show, I not only just won my novice class, I also like they gave me a pro card within that division.
Do you know how cold that is, bro?
Bro,
that's insane.
I was like, I was screaming. I was like, I'm the
Honestly, you have to own that, because that's probably the guy that was doing that. He probably grinded for most of his like.
Yeah, 100%. He's been doing it for years.
Yeah, so that's a huge achievement. For your next one, do you think you're gonna do even better?
100%. Even after that one, I did like 2 other shows. I did one 2 Bros Natural competition, won the entire thing, won overall, and then I went to the US, Virginia, to compete.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
And bodybuilding in the US, oh my gosh,
it must be different gravy.
Game, because these guys, imagine like in the UK, you probably get used to training.
Yeah.
Maybe once you hit like, let's say, 6th form, that's when you get introduced to the gym.
Yeah.
These guys been training in the gym since like 14. Like
that's scary.
The good thing about bodybuilding is that they split you into categories, like based on height, based on weight as well.
Okay.
So you'll put into people that, this is your weight cap. If closer you are to your weight cap and the more muscle you have, like the better you're gonna look. But I was in a class of like 22 people.
Wow.
Competing against all of those people, it's freaking amazing. But like it was intense. I came like 6th, so with looking back at it in the reviews, I would have come 5th. But I couldn't hold it because there's a certain pose, it's called a vacuum, where you like suck in your stomach and it basically makes the illusion of your
Okay, wait. I want to get into this as well. With the poses, I swear, that's another thing that really like messes with my head.
Yeah.
Do you practice that like fully?
Bro, it's part of your cardio, man.
Really?
It's part of your cardio.
Wow.
Like after every session, this is why it looks like bodybuilders are literally the most self-engulfed people ever. Because like, they have to be looking at themselves in the mirror, posing and practicing, making sure everything's fine. Like I sent posing videos to my coach almost after every like training session.
Wow.
So and then he'll give me tweaks in terms of how to improve this. Or like move your like he'll literally be like small adjustments, like move your hand like this, or put your hand a bit lower, or like press your knee into your hamstrings, make the hamstrings look bigger. So there's so much tricks in order to actually like be a good poser and a good bodybuilder. And I'll say if you're going to rank things when it comes to which one is more important, physique or posing wins.
Really?
Yeah, because if you got sick physique but you don't know how to show it, then judges are gonna be like, what the heck?
That must mean the judges are very like specific and detailed.
Very specific. They look at the smallest things. They look at like, I never heard of the word striations before
bodybuilding. Yeah, I see that a lot on socials now.
Striations. Like that's what they talk about, and it's now I've seen that world. I can actually appreciate like bodybuilding a lot more now because it's like damn, like it's actually tough to have built that physique. But I think the most thing that excites me right now is the natural scene of bodybuilding. Yeah, because there's some natural guys that are insane. They look enhanced, but they're natural.
But then the annoying thing nowadays on socials is that everyone keeps on saying you're not natty, you're not natty.
The only people who are saying you're not natty are people who don't know about gym.
Yeah, basically. It must be, because what do you mean? You probably have no idea about anything when it comes to the gym, and you're here criticizing endlessly. Like, I don't like that. It's very... It just projects, basically.
All the time. Like, you could have the most helpful, like, for example, I could create, like, fitness content and stuff. And videos that help lots of people, and then you have some guy saying, oh, it looks like you've never heard of thermodynamics. You literally looks at one video, honestly, and not
the whole journey.
Be like, oh, you forgot to say this. Brother, it's not a podcast, it's not a YouTube video. Like, I can only say certain things in one thing. So there's always going to be critics with every single thing you do. Even if you try to, you can't actually fight all the critics as well.
You can't. You just have to learn how to actually manage it.
Exactly,
really, so.
Exactly.
For you, do you think in your next competitions you will feel natural when it comes to the bodybuilding and like the poses now?
100%. Because even though I've had like a off season or off seasons, like I'm still posing. I'm still like practicing certain things. Everything I do is very meticulous. I follow a plan that I've created for myself, that I make sure each movement I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Even though I'm cutting now, I'm still making sure I'm getting stronger because I understand like the whole concept of building muscle and building like the physique you want.
Yeah, as a fitness coach as well, naturally you just
100%.
Understand.
And that's what made me want to like lock in the last like 3 months or so. Like last year I got married, super busy year. I got married, left my full-time job, trying to hustle, make the business work. It was like, it felt like the whole world was on top of me. So that, I was like, yeah, I knew that year I was definitely not going to compete. This year I thought I was going to compete, but because of how the off-season was kind of so bad last year, I was like, you know what, I want to step on stage 2 times better than I was when I stepped on before.
It's a great mentality to have, to be honest.
Because my coach has seen my Instagram post and he's like, oh, bro, listen, you're ready to compete this year. Like, you look even bigger than last year. But I'm like, bro, I'm not happy. Like, not that I'm not happy, but I'm like, I know I could do better. Like, I had a wasted year and I still managed to like improve on my physique. I'm like, if I have a focus year, how much more can I do, man?
Honestly.
The limits are crazy.
For you, do you look at any other bodybuilders as inspiration, if there is any?
100%. I feel like the person that really inspired me when it came to bodybuilding was Swole Ricketts.
Swole Ricketts.
So, have you heard of him?
No, I haven't heard
insane of him. Insane guy. So I like learned through prep in terms of what prep was like by watching his YouTube videos. So before I started prepping for my competition, I watched him go through prep. And also, as I was going through my bodybuilding show, I was watching him as well. And what's really funny enough, the show that I did in Virginia, he was in it.
Really?
Yeah, different class. I met him in person.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, this is so crazy. But there's like loads of like bodybuilders I look up to. And obviously, you've got like the Rough Diesels and the Dino. So obviously, I'm always going to look up to them ones. But like in terms of people who are, I guess, in a closer proximity to where I am in terms of being new to bodybuilding and like doing well, yeah, those are some of the people that I definitely look up to.
Obviously, I always see the bait ones like Sam Suek.
Yeah.
I mean, he scares me.
Yeah.
I can't lie, he scares me. He just looks like an anime character, to be honest.
Insane.
I don't know how old is he? I think he's like 22. 22, yeah, around
young.
my age.
He's very young.
So, bro, the sky's the limit with him. Like,
if we even start talking about ages and bodybuilders, bro, my mouth dropped when I realized that Chris Bumstead was 2 years older than me. Bro's like 30.
What? He looks like, I thought he was like in his 40s.
Bro is 30.
That guy looks like, I don't know if you watch Invincible.
Yeah.
He looks like Omni-Man, bro. Omni-Man. He's scary as hell.
Bro, he's lived a life because to be able to like have got into that level of bodybuilding, and he's now known as like the GOAT and legend, and he's only 30 something, 31 or so.
Great legacy, man. What an amazing legacy to have by that age as well.
It's crazy. And I'm not even like, I'm all about like creating a legacy for myself. And I'm not even saying bodybuilding is the legacy I want to live. It's something I enjoy and I will still continue to like compete in. But like I want to have an impact in some sort. So, but
I feel like you already have though. Like you've probably inspired a bunch of people with your fitness coaching alone. Bro, a lot of these guys that you're coaching are probably looking up to you as well. So you've left the legacy already, in my opinion.
Nah, it's definitely nice. It's definitely humbling as well. Like to see like where things are going. Because honestly, like I always talk about this, but my confidence level was so crap growing up. Like talking, like being myself or being like free to kind of like put myself out there. I struggled so hard, and I thought one thing that really helped me to like overcome that was literally I forced myself to do hard things. So even if it was just like posting on Instagram and putting myself out there, and then slowly like doing a YouTube video, recording my prep, or now talking videos, teaching people. It's all like that life of progression, and that's what I'm like, oh wow, I love looking back and seeing how far I've come.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Even if it's like, to me, it's like, oh man, I haven't reached my potential yet. I'm still like, okay, bro, you're doing really well.
Obviously, with me, I feel like I'm the same. Obviously, we grew up in church, so I feel like, I don't know, there were very harsh, strict rules and stuff like that. So it was always hard to like step out of your shell, for sure. I don't know about you, but it was definitely like that for me. And whilst being at uni, like, I just managed to step out of my shell. So I definitely know what you're
Bro, you come a long way, man.
Yeah.
You come a long way,
Yeah,
honestly.
honestly, bro.
The Osaro that's like, oh, didn't really talk about the nonchalant guy. Like, me hearing you doing a podcast, I was like, shoot, no way.
It's different, bro. Like, it's amazing. And gym has helped me for sure in the past year. My confidence has literally skyrocketed as well.
Yeah.
So I definitely know what you mean.
Is that chase for like wanting more than your current self? I think that's why some people are like, oh yeah, I can't really date someone who doesn't go to the gym too, because there's characteristics that come from being in the gym. Like, it shows that you're hardworking, you're dedicated, you're disciplined, you're consistent. Like, all of these things, if you were to like, I wish you could put I go gym as your resume, because this employers should look at that and be like, damn, I want this guy, you know, like, he's got a 200 kg bench, like, honestly, bro, I want this guy. It shows that he's got tenacity, he's persistent, you know, but you can't do that.
You can't do that, man.
Live in a different age.
Yeah. With the gym, do you think, what do you think is the best time to go gym for you?
At morning, AM.
Really?
But it has changed like recently though, because I've seen that I have so much more strength after I've had a couple meals.
Honestly, yeah. I think that was the one thing I realized, because during the summer, I was going in the morning a lot, because I was like, oh, let me start the day strong, feeling energized. But then when I came to uni, that all went out of the window. Had to go at night. And I realized I was pushing more weight. So I was like, let me maintain this. And I was just hitting PRs all the time. Yeah. So I definitely saw the difference, 100%.
Yeah. The morning thing is really good in a routine standpoint, because, 100%. It's like you win the day. You've gone to the gym. Like, you know that you've set a pace and a tone for yourself. But I feel like it's whatever kind of fits your schedule and whatever is going to allow you to like show up in your best form. Because there's showing up to the gym and there's just like actually really showing up. So hitting PBs weekly, making progress, like knowing that, okay, I've put everything out there now, and that's that gym session done. I'm happy with that, and I feel like that's really satisfying. Instead of thinking, oh, if I only had one more meal before I came to the gym, then But to be honest, there's ways around that. Like, when prepping for a show, I could only kind of go in the morning because I still had a 9 to 5, and then the evenings I left for cardio because I had to separate it. So I ended up like eating like rice cakes and stuff just to basically like boost up my energy a little bit. Because even those little snacks, whether it's a banana before meal, those things help in terms of energy in the gym.
100%.
So it's just knowing how to structure your meals around your training. And
do you think with commercial gyms there's a huge difference to like the other?
100%, but I can't even lie. Bodybuilding gyms are taking a piss now, man. My gym is raising their price again. I was paying £45 for my gym, which is like isn't like crazy. That's but now they've upped it to £50. I'm like, for what?
For what? Like, what's the point? Don't you want to encourage people to come gym? Why are you upping the prices?
What's going on? So obviously, and like normal, like I guess pure gym or the gym is still sitting at like £25. I'm thinking, like, bro, that's like half the price. Honestly. But I did my entire prep in a pure gym in Romford, and it was fine. It was fine. So, but there's also just that separation of like community vibe, because I even see videos lately of people like do powerlifting in the gym. They've done a squat and the guy's like fainted, and people just like looked. I'm like, I don't feel like in the bodybuilding gym that everyone's just gonna be like relaxed.
There's no way.
There's times where I've struggled to like push weight and someone's just come and I'm like, what's this angel touching my like? It feels like an angel just come behind you and start giving you a spot, and you're like, oh, it's my bro from back there, you know.
That reminds me of an experience I had 2 weeks ago. So I done bench for the first time in years. I haven't done bench press in ages. So I'm like, I'm strong enough. Let me try to test myself today. So I hit 100. No, that flew. Like, I was stunned. I was like, let me try 110.
In the same session.
Same session. I was like,
that's a big jump.
That's a normal jump, right?
That's a big jump.
The way I was struggling, luckily, 2 guys rushed to me swiftly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would have been... You wouldn't see me here today.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, you wouldn't see me here today. But,
yeah.
It was nice speaking to you today, though. That was the episode for Beyond the Pitch.